The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusts in him and he helps me. Psalm 28:7, understanding Psalm 28:7. The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusts in him and he helps me. My heart leaps for joy, and with my song I praise him. Psalm 28:7. This verse is a powerful affirmation of God's protection, support, and the joyful trust that grows from experiencing his help, even in life's hardest moments. In historical and scriptural context, the verse is attributed to King David. Psalm 28 is a prayer for deliverance from enemies and injustice, closing with a burst of gratitude and praise for God's faithfulness. David is likely facing danger or betrayal. In the face of calamity, he turns to God, not just for rescue, but for strength to endure and overcome. The psalm moves from desperate supplication, "Hear my cry for mercy," to confidence, "The Lord is my strength," and then to praise, showing the journey from anxiety to assurance. Let's explore the theological meaning in the words used, "The Lord is my strength and my shield." God is depicted as the ultimate source of inner fortitude, courage, and perseverance. This isn't just physical strength, but emotional and spiritual stamina in adversity. Shield evokes the image of a warrior's protection. God actively defends, guards, and shields his beloved from danger, whether visible or unseen. In biblical tradition, a shield is a symbol of God's personal, attentive care. My heart trusts in him, and he helps me. Trust isn't blind optimism, but a conscious decision to depend on God. Trust is both a response to God's character and a gateway to experiencing his help. He helps me. God's help is depicted as real, timely, and personal, meeting the needs of the one who calls out in faith. My heart leaps for joy, and with my song I praise him. Deliverance and divine help aren't just for survival. They lead to deep joy and heartfelt worship. The experience of God's faithfulness naturally overflows in gratitude and praise. Within Catholic tradition, this verse grounds many prayers of confidence. It's often invoked in times of vulnerability, spiritual warfare, or when God's presence feels distant, reminding the faithful that trust and praise are powerful responses in every trial. In a world rife with anxiety, loss, and fear, Psalm 28:7 gives reassurance. God's strength is available now, and his protection is unfailing. When circumstances are chaotic, this verse anchors hope, not in our abilities, but in God's sustaining presence. It affirms that vulnerability, admitting our need for help, is not weakness. It's a gateway to experiencing divine strength and joy. This verse encourages believers to replace self-reliance with God-dependence, leading to peace, resilience, and worship even in adversity. I invite thoughtful engagement with me on these questions. When have you most needed God as your strength or shield? How did you experience his help? Are there fears, burdens, or battles you're currently facing that feel overwhelming alone? Does trusting God come easily to you, or is it a struggle? What keeps you from handing over control? How does experiencing God's help or protection change your perspective on present challenges? Who in your life is struggling right now? How can you become a reflection of God's shield for them? Are there areas where you're relying on your own strength rather than inviting God's help? What would it look like to surrender those? Thank you for reflecting today on Psalm 28:7 with us. Whether you feel strong or weary, certain or searching, this verse is a reminder you don't have to face life's battles alone. God longs to be your strength and your shield if you'll trust him with your heart and your story. If this message blessed you or made you think, let it be a spark for gratitude and hope. Try it. Whisper a prayer, sing a song, or simply sit in quiet praise, trusting that God is helping, defending, and strengthening you right now. Quick disclosure, some links in this description may be affiliate links, helping support this channel at no extra cost to you. Want to help us share more hope-filled content? Join our Patreon community. Your support makes such a difference for us and for this growing community. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and let's talk in the comments. Where have you found God to be your strength or shield? How are you learning to trust Him today? Until next time, remember, you are not alone. Your helper is near, your defender is mighty, and your song of praise is heard. God bless you, today and always.